Have you ever noticed that she pulls away, avoids conversations, or becomes distant? Yet her actions still suggest that she cares about you. She checks your messages. She reacts emotionally. She gets jealous. But at the same time, she avoids closeness. This situation is confusing, painful, and emotionally exhausting. And most people misunderstand what is actually happening. In this video, we will explain why someone can genuinely love you and still avoid you, and what this behavior really means beneath the surface. Love and avoidance are not opposites. Many people believe that love always looks warm, open, and consistent. But real emotional behavior is often more complex. Love is a feeling. Avoidance is a coping strategy. And these two things can exist together. When someone avoids you while still caring deeply, it usually means there is internal conflict, not lack of feeling. Understanding this difference is the first step to stopping confusion and emotional overthinking. Emotional overwhelm. One of the most common reasons someone avoids a person they love is emotional overload. Strong feelings can be overwhelming, especially for people who struggle with emotional regulation. When emotions become intense, the nervous system looks for relief. Avoidance becomes a way to calm down. It is not rejection. It is self-protection. Being around you triggers feelings they do not know how to process. So distance feels safer than closeness. Fear of vulnerability. Love requires emotional exposure. It requires honesty. It requires the risk of being seen and possibly rejected. For some people, this level of vulnerability feels dangerous. They may care deeply, but the fear of emotional exposure is stronger than the desire for closeness. Avoiding you becomes a way to control that fear. They feel safer keeping emotional distance than risking emotional pain. Internal conflict and confusion. Sometimes avoidance happens because a person is conflicted about what they want. They may love you emotionally, but feel unsure about timing, circumstances, or long-term compatibility. This creates an internal push and pull. One part of them wants connection. Another part wants distance. Avoidance becomes the outward expression of that inner conflict. It is not clarity. It is confusion. Unresolved past experiences, past emotional wounds play a major role in present behavior. Someone who has been hurt before may associate closeness with pain. Even when they love someone new, old emotional patterns can resurface. Avoidance is a learned response. It does not reflect how they feel about you. It reflects what their past taught them about emotional safety. Avoidant attachment style. Some people are naturally avoidant in relationships. They value independence strongly and feel uncomfortable with emotional dependence. When love grows, their instinct is to pull back. This does not mean the love is fake. It means intimacy triggers discomfort. Avoidant individuals often show love indirectly, through concern, jealousy, or emotional reactions, while still maintaining distance. Why her behavior feels so confusing. Avoidance mixed with care sends mixed signals. One moment she is warm, the next distant. This inconsistency creates emotional confusion for the other person. The mind looks for logic, but emotions do not always follow logic. What you are seeing is not manipulation. It is emotional dissonance. Two opposing feelings existing at the same time. What this behavior is not. It is important to understand what this behavior does not mean. It does not automatically mean she is playing games. It does not always mean she is seeing someone else. And it does not necessarily mean she lacks feelings. Jumping to these conclusions often increases anxiety and damages communication. What you should and should not do. When someone avoids you but still cares, chasing usually increases distance. Pressure intensifies fear. Over-explaining creates emotional weight. The healthiest response is emotional steadiness. Calm communication. clear boundaries, and allowing space without disappearing. This approach reduces pressure and allows clarity to emerge naturally. Can this situation change? Yes, but only if emotional safety increases. People move toward what feels safe, not what feels pressured. Change happens when both people feel emotionally secure, understood, and respected. Without that foundation, avoidance often repeats itself, regardless of feelings. Love does not always look how we expect. Love is not always loud. It is not always consistent. And it is not always comfortable. When someone avoids you while still caring, it usually means they are fighting their own emotions, not rejecting yours. Understanding this helps you respond with clarity instead of confusion, and with self-respect instead of emotional exhaustion. If you want calm, clear explanations about dating psychology and emotional behavior, subscribe to the channel. More long-form educational videos are coming.